Hello internet, it's Olivier and today I'm off to do a really cool mural. He wants something in his bedroom. So the bedroom is looking cool, everything is finished, so I'm gonna have to be careful, protect the floor and everything. But I'm gonna do like a smoky blue, grey mix with gold sort of pattern, cloud business, and I think that's gonna look really cool. Oh man. Wow. Man, this is cool.
Isn't it?
Look at that.
Now this video is gonna be gone soon.
Alright. Man, those are cool.
Yeah, I know.
I like the angle.
What, do you like that?
Oh, what? Did I again?
I made them all by myself.
You made that's custom made? You made this?
Yeah.
What?
45s. Use the space more better, isn't it?
Nice. Today I'm at my friend Genti's and we're in his bedroom.
Oh,
hello. And he got in touch and was like, hey, I want something kind of cool in my bedroom because it looks super cool, but it's a little bit...
just want a different thing.
Yeah. The last time I was here was... Huh? Artistic, yeah. Last time I was here was last year. This entire place was a building site. Actually, I worked on your floor. There was the insulation or something. Yeah, you had to walk like
the dining room.
Yeah. No, but even here. Yeah, so seeing the place now is quite cool. Like the old house looks amazing. But this wall is a bit bare, so we're gonna do something kind of cool. He sent me some pictures before I came, and I saw the furniture and everything, and I sort of picked some colors to go with it. I got some smoky grey, black, gold, all that stuff. I'm gonna show you what I'm using, and I'm gonna mix time lapse and all that and show you how we go. Okay, so one thing that's super important before you start is to cover everything. So we've got sheets on the floor. These are really cool because they fabric on one side and plastic on the other. So when you walk, it doesn't lift up, it's nice and comfortable. But at the same time, I mean, this is wood, we could clean it. But when you work on carpet, the mesh is not good enough for the carpet because the paint can go through, and then you've got a problem on your hands. So these ones are really cool. They're kind of mixed. We take the light, the switches, everything. You can do an amazing job. Your clients will look at the fact that you've made a mess, and everything you've done goes out the window. Like being clean when you're working is super important. Your clients will absolutely want this, and if you're super clean and you do a good job, they'll recommend you and they'll call you back and so on. So you want to be clean when you work. Okay, so I've laid out what I'm going to be using. So all of the paints are emulsion. So we've got black, grey. This one is my own mix. It's watered down. It's a mix of all sorts of different paints. When I was doing the workshop, I've got a beige, like off-white, off-beige kind of thing. I want to have a beige that matches the floor. That's why I got the same, and then I mixed it with some of my pigments. I brought them here today just in case I need them, and I made a tint that's a bit darker. And I think what I'll do is I'll add more brown to this one again and make it even darker, just for a few places on the wall. Coffee, you're gonna need that. Always have a cloth. This is a muslin. It doesn't have to be a muslin. It's just like a soft, thin cloth. But you always want this. You want to work clean. I can't stress that enough. A spatula, because I want to do some effects, and I'll show you what I do with this. And I've got a mix of brushes. I've got my big spalter, which is going to be the main brush I use. I might use the black one. It's a lot thinner. Not sure yet. We'll see. I'm probably not going to use those, but it's always best to have more brushes than not enough. And those I'm going to use quite a bit as well. This is a brush I used to have one of those before, a really good quality one, and I didn't really take care of it. It died. It just got all stuck. I didn't think much of it, and then I tried to buy it again, and I realized it's impossible. It's so hard to find. This is it's the same shape, but the bristles are not as good. But it's really cool when you're doing clouds and stuff. You grab it like that, and then you can make some fades, some shades. So I think I'm going to be using this today, and maybe I'll use this to dab. We'll see. But anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I've done a quick sample to have an idea, make sure I'm happy about everything. I've had to change something quite drastically. I had in mind to have a lot of the grey in my mix, but because this wall, like in the picture, I thought the wall was kind of like a off grey, off white, towards the not so warm basically. And what I planned, I don't think would have worked so well. So you can see the grey here, but I had to make it more beige sort of thing. So that's why I think pigments is really gonna help you in the pinch, you know, to change on the fly what you need to, because you never quite know until you actually get started. So I just asked Genti what he thought about the color, because at this point this looked really cool, and I thought maybe he'd want to keep it just with the earth tones, or maybe pick a blue like we decided. This was the original idea. I don't know if the camera picks up the right colors, but this is a sort of really smoky blue, my favorite color, with some black and the gold. I think that look really cool. But I just thought maybe you'd want to keep it like this, or I gave him a few options of having kind of like a teal, emerald, green, blue, and then a couple of ultramarine blues. The thing is, when you work, when the client is with you, it can be a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes they can be anxious and be behind you, and it can sort of throw you off. But at the same time, sometimes you start something and then you have different ideas, and then you can go from there. It's not a rigid thing. You can sometimes change and maybe come up with something different. But because he's got a lot of grey furniture in the room, so the wardrobe is grey, the bed is grey, the mirrors are black, there's the blinds and everything are white. I think it needs some black, but I'm gonna do like a big vein. But originally we were talking about making quite a big blue area, but we decided we're gonna make it quite a lot thinner and then break it up in between with the gold, and I think that should look pretty cool. Okay, so now that the blue is done, the last step to do is gold. So I'm gonna do a really small line with the gold, because he said he's got a lot of sun here coming through, And if I was to do a big area of gold like this, it would just look like a big opaque of gold. Even if I water it down, it doesn't matter because it's metallic, it'll catch the light, and one big area, even diluted, would just look like a big area. I don't really want that. I want to keep it subtle. So I'm just gonna have the gold, especially cutting the dark blue for extra contrast, and also in other areas as well. I'm not gonna go crazy with the gold because I've done it in the past, and when there's a lot of light catching it, it just looks too much, like over the top. So I'm only gonna do a little bit, and that'll be it. Okay, so this is the finished product. I hope you like what you see, and more importantly, I hope you like what you see.
I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing.
Yeah! Yes, it's absolutely rehearsed, and we filmed this a few times.
This is the third time actually, so don't make it up. A few times. But yeah, the wall is only painted once, which is amazing.
Cool, and it's not going to paint over it, hopefully.
I don't know, my girlfriend might decide differently, but I think I love it.
The thing about this is I was trying not to put too much gold because depending on the sun and how it interacts with it, you have, I don't know if you can't really tell now, but it's the gold can look too prominent, so I wanted to kind of keep it down a bit. But I think because the room, everything, the colors match and everything, I think it looks pretty cool. So that's it. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys next Monday.
Come and visit me!
Cut! And now I want a glass of wine.